And also, as you can see, I've literally just loaded up today's day of release and stuff. When we go through, we're going to be going through the single player, slowly unlocking through the campaigns and that. And we're going to be using only story decks. So we're not going to make our own or anything like that. We're going to use purely story, which is going to be interesting, especially since the entire game is down to Master Rule 4. So that's going to be quite interesting to see. For those who don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh is a big part of my life. So I grew up playing Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff, and I still play it to this day and stuff. I play it competitively, and I've been to tournaments and nationals and things like that. But without further ado, let's jump into the game and play ourselves some Yu-Gi-Oh. So, campaign. So, we're going to work our way down the series and stuff. So, we'll start with the... yes, Link is here because it's Link Evolution. So, all of the Arc 5 stories now here. Only some of the Rain stories here. Also, all the DLCs that were a part, like all the DLCs that were in the other Yu-Gi-Oh game, Legacy of the Duelist, are all here by default. So the entire story, all the way through, as I've got itchy nose, apart from movies, obviously, there's no movie stories and stuff in here. That's purely obvious. Anything that happened in the anime, though, like major events, happened on all of these. So, all the DLCs that was blocking out certain events of Yu-Gi-Oh! And 5Ds and stuff like that, they're all here now. And we can play through the entire story of Arc 5 as well. So all that money you spent was for nothing. Yes, that entire time we spent... Oh, I don't want to think about how much we spent. I'm pretty sure I bought the game twice or something like that. But yeah, so we're going to start with the base game. Duelist Kingdom. So the first one's always 35 for all DLCs. I'm pretty sure more came out afterwards. So the first level is always going to be like a tutorial. The story of Yu-Gi Moto begins at Domino High School, where as Duel Monsters, the hottest card game in the world, was all the rage. Rage? I mean, is it not meant to be age? Was all the rage. Maybe? Spelt the same, doesn't help. Fix your shit, you can't do your spelling right. Yugi was the best duelist, and his friend Joey wanted desperately to learn how to duel as well. So our history of Yu-Gi Moto starts with Yugi teaching the rule of Duel Monsters to Joey and their friends Taya and Tristan Watch. Hey Joey! Baby! I so need a Yu-Gi-Oh one in here. Hey Joey, as Earth to Joey, it's your turn. Oh, isn't he cute when he's thinking? Hey Tristan, as Yugi is teaching me how to play Duel Monsters. Is it bad every time I'm seeing Joey's lines? I've just got that like a Brooklyn accent in my head from like a Yu-Gi-Oh bridge, like hey. Drooling monsters? Duel Monsters, you Nimrod. As they've been at it for hours, Joey's starting to get the hang of the game, but Yugi's like an expert. Okay, Yugi, it's time to duel. There's a card that doesn't appear until much later. Wow, a stirring intro. INF-N8 sure can spin a... Is that the narrator bot thing? Greeting duelists, I'm... Yeah. Part of the virtual game simulator. I've been programmed to teach you how to duel as the proper dueling rules and best procedure. So let's start walking you through the basics. I've said this for ages, by the way, and if anyone out there that works in this game is watching, you should put an update out so when playing through the story mode of the game, we play with this as the rules of that story, not just Link rules for the entire thing. I mean, I understand Link rules for multiplayer, but I already know we have Link rules for the entire story of this game, which is the one thing I don't like. We should have Duel Monsters rule when we're playing through the story of Duel Monsters, and so on, so on. As the rules go forward, like that's when they go. So let's start and walk through the basics. In this scenario, you'll be taking the role of the legendary Yu-Gi Moto and facing off against not the quite as legendary Joey Wheeler. So, like I say, it's just gonna be telling me what to do and hopes I understand it. First let's handle some of the monster. I'm just gonna get through this. So yeah, you want to do that. We're gonna set that. Okay, cool. Let's pretty much mash the A button constantly. Oh, so I believe a lot more cards have had animations and that opened up now. You attack my monster and you take 150 points of damage because my defense is higher than your attack. Right, the first attack. No. Yep, go explain all this next spells and traps. I just want to get into the games. Trap card. So there's not going to be a turn 1 win. Battle phase. Attack over your monsters. Hey, this is a tutorial. I can control it. Yeah. Oh, now we're gonna tribute. Oh, the haunted. We're learning about chains. Our games are motorcycles. My favorite season. But by the way, once again, for those that don't know, I've got as my lovely moderator Helgrim in my ear. I don't know if you guys can hear him through the mic at all, but I can hear everything he's saying loud as day. So when you hear me responding to random stuff like car games and motorcycles and stuff, it's because I've got him saying shit in my ear. So we'll just skip a bunch of starter there, because I just kept mashing A. So basically, they're gonna go to Yugi Grandpa's shop, because Grandpa has a super rare fudge-covered awesome card. Gramps, can you show my friend your super rare card? Rare card? You mean my special card? My special card. Please, please. How can I refuse? You kids are in for a treat. I don't take this card out too often. Hence why it looks all dusty. Ready? Here it is. The Blue Eyes White Dragon. So rare, so powerful, I'll never let it leave my hands. The card is priceless. There's only 4 of them in the world. I have to wonder, why did Maximilian Pegasus make 4 Blue Eyes White Dragons when you could only have 3 of the same card in a deck? Gotta wonder that. Suddenly, a classmate from school ran into the shop. His name was Seto Kayaba. As Kayaba, the young CEO of Kayaba Corp, as he had found the card he was looking for. Name your price for the Blue Eyes. Hey, wait a minute, that's not your outfit. You don't wear that to Battle City. I'll pay anything you ask. As I'm sure you could, but this card is worth more to me than you could ever offer. Senile old fool. Kaiba stormed out of Grandpa's shop. The team was disturbed by Kaiba's obsession with the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Trust me, you only seen the start of his obsession. The next day, Yugi came back to the store with his friends and he found Grandpa was gone and the phone rang. It was Kaiba on the other end, mocking Yugi. He kidnapped his grandpa and took him to Kaiba Corp. Yugi and his friends rushed over to Kaiba Corp and found Grandpa laying on the floor, defeated. Grandpa, are you okay? Yugi, I failed. I wanted to teach that boy Kaiba a lesson in the heart of the cards, and I lost. So I'm a bad deck builder. Grandpa! How's the old man feeling, Kaiba, you sneeze. What have you done to him? We had a duel, that's all, with each of us putting our most valuable card up as the prize. I guess playing against a champion like myself was too much stimulation for the old fool. Kaiba, you should be ashamed of yourself. By the way, yes, these are pretty much the exact same lines they use in the anime, by the way. Look at the sweet prize I won. As Kaiba holds Grandpa's Blue Eyes and rips it in half. Grandpa's most treasured card! Blue Eyes White Dragon is a rare and powerful card, and this one will never be used against me. My Blue Eyes White Dragon, my treasure! Grandpa, hold on! How could you do such a thing? Yugi, take this. Grandpa? I built this deck. I put my soul into these cards. I taught you everything I know. Yugi, take my cards and teach Kaiba respect for the heart of the cards. Okay, Grandpa, I'll do it. Are you ready to play, Runt? Playtime is over, Kaiba. Huh? Balls drop. Kaiba was taken aback by Yugi's sudden transformation, yet no one else notices it. As it seemed he had become a different person, as he was more confident and powerful than before. Kaiba, prepare yourself, because it's time to duel! The most famous line ever. Story deck! We actually get to plan strategies and stuff. And he picks for us to go first. Well! Go! I play the spell card Pot of Greed. It lets me draw 2 cards. The meme of the anime, because every time they play that card, they have to explain what it does. Aha! Finally, something. First of all, I play Dark Hole. Yeah, sure, gain yourself 3 life points. I then set a monster in defense mode and then my turn. Oh, what? Oh, we get to add 1, okay. Woo! Yes, attack me. Uh-oh. He's got face down, I don't like it. Do I set another soldier of stone, or do I go summon skull? We go summon skull. I like how they got the new text on the summon skull, by the way. You can't see it like behind my head. This card's always treated as an archering card. This isn't how we played back in these days. We just summoned the summon skull and attacked. Oh, screw your gift! Look, if it wasn't for your 2 trap cards, you'd be on less life points than me. Yes, you're going defensive. Yes. I summon the Feral Imp. And hope I can get over your monster's defense. Welp! Nope. Every time that card is attacked, he's rambling about me streaming and I'm currently playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So about your Wall of Illusions. Now, Feral Imp. Attack! Ah! Screw you, Kaiba. He only has a monster in defense mode. I'm slowly drawing him. Gonna set this in defense mode just in case we need some defense for later. This time we'll attack with Summon Skull first. And typical, I gotta go over with Feral Imp. Finally, your life points are lower than mine! Oh, to my life points. There we go. It's just, for some reason, when I'm looking at my camera, you can see I've got all this space, but on this side I've got like none. Like I'm not actually in the middle for some reason. There we go. Yeah, I've knocked my monitor a few times. I need to actually sort my monitors out for positioning. Right, when you draw, during your draw phase, when you draw a normal monster, reveal it, draw one card. Yes, come to me, Exodia. Now watch me not be able to get over. Fuck's sake! You know what, someone's skull. Oh my god! Ah! Oh, don't forget, I'm gonna go against that guy later on. His deck's based around Exodia. Yeah. And don't forget, I'm pretty sure story decks don't have to obey the ban list. Yep. I could end this duel now. I didn't get to say the line! My grandpa's deck has no prophetic cards, Kyber, but it does contain the Summoned Skull. You play for power, Kyber, that is why you lost, but you put your heart in the game. There is nothing you can't do. The results of the duel spread quickly, and the mysterious one-eyed man got news of Yugi's victory. It seems Kyber boy has been defeated in a duel. I must learn more about this Yugimoto. Ah, Yugi boy. We got our first booster pack. The ultimate great moth. After his win against Kyber, Yugi was puzzled to receive a package from Maximilian Pegasus, the creator of Duel Monsters. Inside the box was a videotape. Yugi inserted the tape into the VCR, and Pegasus' face popped up on the TV screen. By the way, for those that don't know, if you're maybe a little too young to know what the videotape is or a VCR, it's what we used to have before DVDs. Greetings, little Yugi. Greetings, little Yugi. I am Maximilian Pegasus. I have heard some terribly interesting things about you. Your impressive defeat of Seto Kyber intrigues me so much that I've decided to investigate your amazing duel skills personally. Right here, right now. We shall hold a special duel. Suddenly, a strange and ancient magic froze time, so no one could move except for Yugi. This dark dimension is known as the Shadow Realm, a mysterious place where incredible monsters can be summoned. And impossible is quite possible. Tell me, Yugi, do you believe there is magic in these cards? Don't you know? You invented the game. What if I told you I didn't? Huh? In ancient times, the Egyptians called this the Shadow Game. Powerful pharaohs would wield mystical duels in other dimensions, just as we're doing now. But instead of cards, they battled real monsters and real magic. The magical forces were so powerful the Egyptians lost control of them and nearly destroyed the entire world. It's a good story, but these monsters can't be real. Though these monsters are very real, but they are also quite dangerous, Yugi boy. As you really are quite as entertaining. As your way you scowl and snarl, as so defiant yet helpless. As so completely ignorant of the power of your Millennium Puzzle. Yugi looks down at the remaining puzzle that he wore around his neck. The power of my puzzle? 5,000 years ago, a powerful pharaoh locked the magic of the Shadow Games away in 7 mystical items. I think he said millennium, but still. 7 items. You're saying my puzzle is one of them? Yes, they are the mystical and great energizing and there are mystical as energies locked within it. Magic could change your life forever if you only know how to unleash it. As the two dueled, it seemed Pegasus knew Yugi's every move, what was going on before he did. Despite the advantage, Yugi mustered his skills and nearly won, but Yugi ran out of time when the time limit passed. I have taken measure of your talents this day, Yugimoto. And when we next duel, we shall play for far higher stakes. I'm done with your games. Tisk. As you presume, I'm giving you a choice in the matter. I am not, for I too possess one of the 7 Millennium items. The all-powerful Millennium Eye. A Millennium Eye? That's right, Yugi boy. I'll show you the true extension of its magic. I have found that given the proper incentive, anyone can be made to play my game. The power of the Millennium Eye lashed out and stole Grandpa's soul, as Yugi could only watch in horror. Poor flipping Grandpa. He gets so much shit throughout the base series. Yugi! Grandpa! We will duel again, Yugi. How else will you reclaim your grandfather's soul? Yugi had no choice but to compete in Pegasus Duelist Kingdom tournament so that he could get his grandfather's soul. At Duelist Kingdom, as duelists were given 2 star chips that they could wager against other duelists. We're going to go through a lot, so we're going to go through the entire story up till flipping we actually get to the duel. Whoever earned 10 star chips gained entry to the tournament finals, where they would compete for $3 million grand prize and the chance to duel Pegasus himself. For his first duel, as Yugi would face her against the conniving Weevil Underwood, a duelist whom he had a bit of history. While riding the boat to Duelist Kingdom, Weevil took Yugi's precious Exodia cards and threw them into the ocean. So when Yugi spied Weevil on the island, he chased after him into the woods. Hey Dark, how you doing? If we have a mod about, can we give Dark a shout out? Welcome, as with said the Spidem to the fly, you flew right into my trap. What's up? How's it going? It's going fantastic. I'm enjoying the fact I get to play Yu-Gi-Oh! On my Switch. It's time you answered for destroying my Exodia cards, Weevil. Couldn't you let bygones be bygones? Weevil, it's time for you to find out how good a duelist you really truly are as running away. As was I simply running away or cleverly weaving you into my web? Time to duel! Sadly, the whole thing of Weevil luring us somewhere in the actual, like he does in the anime and stuff to get the field power bonus doesn't exist. It reminds me, I still need to unpack mine from the suitcase I took to London. Target 2 dark monsters with 0. This dark monster with 0 defense. I pick this one. Oh, I lose. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a big part of my life. I played it growing up, and I played competitively and stuff. I've went to nationals and stuff for it. So the fact that I finally get to play this game on stream with like up-to-date stuff is kind of cool. And we still do, yes. But as I'm not needing things starting of some of the Assassin's Creed game again. Ooh, very nice. So I was going through an Assassin's Creed marathon, but not yesterday, but the day before we were going to go and continue our Assassin's Creed 1 playthrough. Just to find our save had corrupted. 4 hours playing, gone. I was pissed. Graceful charity, I draw 3 cards, I discard 2. What do I discard? I want to keep Gaia because our only fusion is Gaia the Dragon Champion. Thinking of Syndicate first. Syndicate's a good game. Tiger, once summon skull or fun monster you control, destroy all your fun monster with defense less than or equal to the attack of the monster. And then to conduct your battle phase and activate. Get rid of that. And then we will summon the Mammoth Graveyard. The one Assassin's Creed game I do need to get back to playing, and I need to play it on stream, is Odyssey. Just because we got to like part 42 in a playthrough, and then I lost all my recordings of that game. So I do need to go back and play that again. Sadly, luckily I'm in no rush, because the biggest thing I'm looking forward to with Odyssey is its DLCs, since they're really kind of like the only Assassin's Creed part about it, in my opinion. What will you do, Weevil? Oh, you also have Graceful Charity. Wait, what did you just do? You can rise counter grade tag one of the second monster and you go over shuffle into your deck and draw one card. Oh, okay. Origins is my favorite. I play Polarization, and I fuse Gaia the Fierce Knight and Curse of Dragon. Use them together to become Gaia, the Dragon Champion. Yes. What you can't hear right now is Helga in my ear going, it doesn't matter if I'm on a video game or in real life, I've got draw apparently. Yeah, Origins is my favorite Assassin's Creed. Battle phase! Mammoth attack! Of course you go Wabaku! Why wouldn't you have Wabaku? Don't worry, I'm safe. I have Mirrorfall. Yeah, like I said, the one thing I don't like about this game is the entire story is under the Link ruling. Monster Reborn! Dark Magician! Summoning animation! Battle! Dark Magician, attack the cocoon! Mammoth, attack his defense, which is probably another cocoon! And Gaia, attack you directly. And I'm still protected by my Mirrorfall. I play Pot of Greed. This card let me draw 2 new cards. Totally banned. Hacked! Warning anyone that's got epilepsy. Don't look at that. You know what? Just to be on the safe side, we're going to set this guy in defense mode just so we got some form of defense lined up. Battle! Go, Mammoth! Oh. Like one insect monster with 1500 or less attack and summon it. That's one way to get a level 5 monster to the field. You can't take many more of my attacks now, Weevil. You have like set 1 trap card this entire duel. Go Mammoth! GG. We win. We're ending it with Gaia. Yeah, like I said, the only thing I don't like about Link Evolution is the fact of the entire story through all of the campaigns goes off the Link ruling, which is Master Rule 4. I wish there was an update. I do know it was in discussion at some point that they would change it so like when you're playing Duelist Kingdom, you play by the rules that were around the Duelist Kingdom type thing, and then like so on and so forth. And you basically, when it comes to the story, you only have to play Link ruling when you hit the Link's error, because the part that sucks is like when you get to GX, you can only ever do one fusion. When you get to 5Ds, you can only ever do one synchro. It sucks. That's not how it worked back then.